Australia is one of the most desired destinations in the world for immigrants, international students, and skilled professionals. But is Australia really worth moving to in 2026? With rising living costs, competitive visa policies, and strong job demand in certain sectors, many people are asking whether Australia still offers the opportunities it once did. Today, we are going to break down everything you need to know about living in Australia, including cost of living, jobs, salaries, immigration pathways, student options, lifestyle, and long-term opportunities, so you can decide if Australia is the right move for your future. Let's start with the cost of living, because for most people, this is the biggest concern. Australia is known for its high quality of life, but that quality comes with a price. Major cities like Sydney and Melbourne are among the most expensive in the country. Rent is usually the biggest expense. A one-bedroom apartment in central Sydney can cost between 2,500 to 3,200 Australian dollars per month, while outside the city centre it may range from 1,800 to 2,400 dollars. Melbourne is slightly cheaper but still expensive, with city centre rent often between $2,200 to $2,800. In smaller cities like Adelaide, Perth, or Brisbane, rent can be more affordable, sometimes between $1,500 to $2,200, depending on the location. Groceries for one person can cost around $400 to $600 per month, depending on lifestyle and food habits. Public transportation is reliable in major cities, and monthly passes usually range between $150 to $220. Utilities, including electricity, water, and gas, may cost around $200 to $300 monthly, and internet and phone plans can add another $80 to $120. Overall, a single person living in Sydney or Melbourne may need around 3,500 to 4,500 Australian dollars per month to live comfortably, while smaller cities may require slightly less. Now let's talk about jobs and salaries. Australia has a strong and stable economy, with demand for skilled workers in healthcare, construction, engineering, IT, education, hospitality, and skilled trades. The minimum wage in Australia is relatively high compared to many countries, generally above $23 per hour, which is one of the highest minimum wages globally. A registered nurse can earn between $70,000 to $100,000 per year, depending on experience and location. Software engineers often earn between $85,000 to $130,000 annually. Skilled trades, such as electricians and plumbers, can earn competitive salaries, sometimes exceeding $90,000 per year with experience. Construction workers, truck drivers, and aged care workers are also in demand in many states. However, competition can be strong in popular cities, so having recognized qualifications and good English proficiency is very important. Immigration is one of Australia's biggest attractions, but it is also competitive. Australia uses a points-based system for skilled migration, where age, education, work experience, and English language ability determine eligibility. Skilled independent visas and skilled nominated visas are common pathways for professionals whose occupations are listed on the skilled occupation list. State nomination programs allow certain states to invite workers based on local demand. Employer-sponsored visas are another pathway if you secure a job offer from an approved employer. For many applicants, improving English test scores and gaining relevant work experience significantly increases their chances. Student pathways are also very popular in Australia. The country is home to world-recognized universities and colleges, and degrees from Australian institutions are respected globally. Tuition fees for international students usually range between 20,000 to 40,000 Australian dollars per year, depending on the course and university. Students are allowed to work part-time during their studies and full-time during official breaks, which helps manage expenses. After graduation, many students apply for temporary graduate visas that allow them to gain local work experience. This work experience can later support skilled migration applications. However, immigration rules for students have become stricter in recent years, so choosing the right course aligned with skilled occupations is very important. Lifestyle in Australia is one of its strongest advantages. The country offers a relaxed culture, beautiful beaches, clean cities, and strong work-life balance. It consistently ranks high for safety, healthcare quality, and overall happiness. Public healthcare is accessible to permanent residents and citizens through Medicare, although private insurance is common.
Australia is multicultural, meaning people from many backgrounds live and work together peacefully. The climate is generally warm and pleasant in most cities, although summers can be very hot, and some regions face natural risks like bushfires. Work-life balance is a big part of Australian culture, and overtime is less common compared to some other countries. Opportunities in Australia are long-term and skill-based. The government invests in infrastructure, renewable energy, healthcare, and regional development. Regional areas often offer additional immigration points and better chances for visa approval, which is why many migrants consider smaller cities instead of Sydney or Melbourne. Remote work opportunities are also increasing, especially in tech and digital sectors. For entrepreneurs, Australia offers business innovation and investment visa pathways, but these require significant financial investment. However, Australia is not perfect. Housing affordability is a serious issue in major cities, visa processing times can be long, and immigration policies may change depending on government priorities. The cost of living can feel high, especially during the first year when you're settling down. Taxes are moderate to high depending on income level, and careful financial planning is necessary. So, is Australia worth it in 2026? The answer depends on your goals and preparation. If you are skilled, financially prepared, and serious about long-term settlement in a stable and high-quality country, Australia remains one of the strongest options globally. If you expect instant success without proper qualifications or planning, you may face difficulties. Australia rewards skills, English proficiency, and adaptability. Before making any decision, research your occupation on the skilled list, calculate your estimated living expenses, and understand visa requirements clearly. Proper planning, realistic expectations, and continuous skill development can significantly increase your chances of success in Australia. If you want to watch more honest and detailed guide videos about real life, cost of living, culture, jobs, visas, and the ground reality of countries around the world, make sure you subscribe to the World Guide, like this video, and share your questions in the comments so we can help you plan smarter for your future. Thank you.